What is up, boys and girls? This is Crypto Corey back with another cryptocurrency video. Let's talk about some things. XSR. XSR is it's doing some stuff here, man. I'm starting to feel like Cleo a little bit. You know, if you don't know who Cleo is, you kind of just told your age, and I just told mine a little bit. So let's look at token info. The token info for the market cap this morning. This thing was at $2 million. It's at $4 million. This thing has doubled since 6 o'clock this morning. That's crazy. Still looking very bullish, having a very, very, very predictable pattern. I think we're going to go 3/4 of the way up on this next candle. This is the 2-hour chart where we're currently on. If we zoom into the chart, just because we're in profits right now, and this is where we want to be, we're starting to trade sideways and go up, sideways and go up. And this is what you'll want to see on anything that you're trading. Unless you like to lose money, then it's going to be the exact opposite of this. So, very, very, very bullish. It wants to go up for the long term. We've had these short sideways trades or sideways consolidations early in the pull up. This is what I was watching before we had that massive run up since this morning, and this thing is continuously extending out and having significant run ups. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing starts to run up into like a penny to 5 pennies, or 5 cents, and make a lot of people a lot of money. So I've made some money today. I hope you guys have made some money today. I also hope you guys have hit your bell notifications and that like button for every single video you watch. That helps me out. That helps the YouTube algorithm out. And hit that subscribe button. Also, if I can ask a favor, I got 30 subscribers. It's not like I'm balling with subscribers, but you guys are very special to me. These are the best 30 subscribers I think I've ever had doing anything I've ever done. So I greatly appreciate you guys for following me and the content. You guys encourage me to keep doing this stuff. I feel like I'm actually doing something to help other people, and that makes me feel good. It should make anybody feel good, but it makes me feel good about it. So if you guys can actually share, go into my channel and get the link directly to the channel and share the channel link to your Telegram groups, your YouTube groups, however you text it to your buddies that also trade cryptocurrencies, that just need some direction, or just you think could add to the community. Share it with them. Tell them about it. I'm not asking you to pump me up, but I want you to give your honest opinion about what I'm doing. And I mean, that means the world to me. I'm trying to help you guys make some money, and I want to make money with you. So if you guys give me a lead on something and I review it and I'm like, hey, there's potential in that, just don't start throwing out, things that you're obsessed with. It's just like, I don't get emotionally attached to any coin. Like, I don't care what it is, but I just like to see what the charts are doing, what they're doing, and I go off the charts as best as I possibly can. Sometimes it's a home run, and sometimes it's, I strike out. That's part of the game, but I think I got a pretty good batting average. So where I'm going with XSR for today, I think it might hit 200%, close to it, just because it's going to try to break out this penny 001273 mark for sure. But I think we're going to go 3/4 of the way up. There'll be a solid candle to probably about this point, and I think that honestly this next run up is going to be around 0.001237. So that's where I'm going with that. And if we want to jump over to, I want to talk about something else besides XSR, because we already know this is looking really, really good today. Let me take back what I said. At the end of the day, we should be probably either broken past this. If we break past the the 00148, this thing is going to take off pretty hardcore. And its next test, if it breaks past this little resistance line right here, it's going to be way over here. And that number is massive compared to where it's at right now. So we're talking 0.0028. So I think we're getting past this. If we break past this, this thing is going to go just straight up to this right here. And if it breaks past this all-time high of 0.0028, then we've got all these resistance levels that it's going to try to hold at and stay steady, and then climb and climb and climb. And you got to remember, man, this thing came from 19 cents. So who's to say that this thing won't hit 19 cents? Look what SHIB's done. Look what all these other coins have done. They've passed their opening prices. So you just don't drop a coin like this, or a lot of pump and dumps will, but they'll have a ridiculous number like $6,000, and it drops all the way down to like 2 cents. That's just one of those coins that just suck up the market. They bait people in to go throw money out there, and all of a sudden you just lose it, or you just left all your money into this company and they basically just tank. So this coin has already been through its hardships, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to go down. This is like one of the strongest bull markets that we've ever had. And I think it's just going to go up and up and up. So I don't want to ramble too much about XSR, but speaking of coins that are trying to suck up money in the market, let's look at SHIBA. SHIBA's starting to scare me right now. I'm not saying anything bad about SHIB, but this next consolidation is going to run a lot of people off. It's going to eat up a lot of money, because this thing right now, honestly, it's looking like it did when it first came out on KuCoin. So let me get this off. There we go. This consolidation candle for the week, okay, its previous weekly candle does not look very strong. It looks like a resistance line, which I hope that's what it is. And this thing just starts to trade sideways for a bit because now it has a new level. That's what I'm hoping it's doing. But if it's not doing that, and it's doing what this candle is over here, it's going to scare a lot of people. I mean, if you got a lot of money, or if you're brand new to having money, because a lot of people made money on this right here. A lot of people bet the farm on that candle because they were in down here, and all of a sudden, boom, it runs up and it passes previous test periods, and it's making a run for its new all-time high. This right here is a brake pumper right here, especially when you have a previous candle that looks like that. It's not really healthy for a run-up. It's just another hard consolidation, and a lot of people can lose money right here in this next week if this thing drops, because it may not recover because the drop is so big, especially if the drop closes out below it's 1801. So, and it's very possible it can drop to 1801 because its test that it tested was very close to it at 2052. But anyway, SHIBA, just be mindful of it. Watch it like a hawk if you got money, especially a lot of money invested in SHIBA. If you're holding, I don't suggest you sell, but I suggest you take your profits and, lock it in, lock in your profits, buy back into it somewhat, but just take your initial investment out of it. Don't sit there and just hodl it. It's not something you want to hodl. Coins like this, I'm not saying anything bad about SHIB, but coins like where you just really don't know what they do and how they do it, they're designed to suck money into the market to build up the rest of the market. So don't sell. Well, I won't even say don't sell. Do what you want to do, but my advice is to watch this thing like a hawk, because it could drop pretty hard. I'm not going to be one of those major influencers. I only got 30 subscribers, so it's not like I'm somebody super big where I can make this market move, because a lot of people follow me for that. But SHIB, I know it's going to go up and it's going to do great things, but within this week is what I'm talking about. Another coin that I think is going to do good things. Elon. Elon is getting dangerously close to testing its all-time high test. If it hits that, it's just going to run like a freight train. Okay? There's a ton of money to be made with Elon. And Elon is just consistently keeps just doing numbers. It's just doing numbers. So it may trade sideways here the next couple of days and then continue to run up. But this is looking very, very bullish, kind of like XSR. So we've got test here, test there. This was a attempted reversal but it has a new high. It has a new lower high, and it has a new higher high. So it's broken past its previous high level, which was right about yonder way, right there. So Elon looking very, very bullish. I think Elon's about to have another run up myself. So I personally don't have any money on Elon right now, but I think I'm going to drop something on it pretty much today. So I'm not getting out of XSR. This video is mainly about today. But it's got super token tagged on it, and that's what it's doing. It's doing some super token things right now. So this is not the one that I'm going to ride forever and ever and ever and ever. But I am looking at its previous candles of what it did a few days ago. So we usually have a 1-2 run up. We've already got the 1-2-3 run up. I count candles, man. I really do. So we've got a 1-2-3 candle run up, 1-2-3 candle run up. I don't think we're on our third candle yet for the run up within this 8-hour chart. But I think we're going to have one more bullish candle. Then we're going to have one small consolidation on XSR in about 16 to 20 hours from now. We're going to have one consolidation candle. But it won't last long. It's just a test. And no matter where it tests at, it's going to be above where it needs to be. So it's going to be a new higher low, if that makes any sense. So I'm still bullish with XSR. I'm going to jump over to some Elon, throw some stuff on Elon for sure, and keep going. I'll cover some more videos. I'll put more videos out. I'll do it as much as I can. So you guys are seeing this when I'm seeing it. This isn't something that I've pre-recorded or anything like that. So when I scroll through things and I'm going back and I'm double checking stuff, I'm legit checking stuff. So this is just what I'm after. It's what I'm looking at. So these are basically my favorites that I like to follow. And another subscriber recommended that, asked for me to talk about BIT. So here's some BIT information. This is me going over BIT right now as if we were sitting face to face. So I'm glad I'm able to reach out and help people or help direct them in some type of way. So I'm looking at BIT per request. The weekly chart for BIT. Honestly, I don't really see too much here happening. I see a consolidation. I see that it tried to climb back up. It traded sideways. This doesn't look, spectacularly bullish to me. Let me look at some of its previous trading on it. This is just me dissecting candles. I'm just looking at it, how I need to look at it. So it's a really cluster, man, honestly. There's no defined pattern on BIT. What's its market cap? I guess I'm having some glitches right now with KuCoin on trying to get some information. There we go. Market cap kind of looks the same from when I last looked at it. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of bit out there. There's a lot of circulating supply, a lot of total supply, and that market cap really just hasn't moved too much. Actually, it's gone down a little bit. Yeah, somebody sold off on a run up when they shouldn't have, because this thing was making a nice little clean run here. It was making a really nice clean run, and then it just ran out of gas and it started to come down, and now it's consolidating because, you know, somebody here took their profits on this fat candle, and it's a weird spam text message I just got. So it's taking profit, like somebody took profits, long story short, and now it's consolidating and testing and testing. I want to say it's on its way down. I mean, if it holds where it's holding and it comes back up, BIT should be very bullish. But if it drops any more than where it's at, especially when it's making this little flag pattern right here, this little baby flag pattern, if it can't reverse out of that, I don't see really too much. And this is an 8-hour chart, so this is really one of those charts, like I'm zoomed out enough to kind of predict where it's going to go. But if it doesn't break out of this right here, this is kind of a make or break for BIT for the next week or so. Because if it doesn't break out of this right here and go into the upside and try to retest these levels up here, it's going to be pretty bare. So even in the bull market, it's going to be pretty bare. But I really like BIT. I think BIT has a lot of potential and a lot of use case. But like I said, I can't get emotionally attached to stuff. I just look at the way the charts move. And this was starting to turn into like one of those longer videos. But yeah, PBX. Let's talk about PBX here, folks. Another subscriber gave some updated information about PBX and a release of coins. I still haven't really got any information about them releasing more coins on more supply out there. So it's going to drop the price. If that is the case, it's definitely going to drop the price dramatically on PBX. But that just makes the coin that much more stronger after it takes its initial hit when more coins get put out there. So they want the price to drop more. When they do that, it gets way lower. A lot of people sell off to people like myself, because I will buy your cheaper stuff when you sell it off when it's lower. And I will get it at a discounted price for sure. And then I will ride PBX back up. I'm still bullish on PBX. I still think it has great potential, especially with this being on the Cardano network and being an NFT on top of that. I expect great things from PBX, just not today. It is trading sideways, which is a very, very good thing, but we will see where this thing goes. And the MACD is starting to look like it's going to take this little number right here coming soon. So this is the 1-day chart on PBX. This video is starting to take a little too long to get out there. It's probably going to take forever for me to upload it because it is so long. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this off right here. Please hit that like button, turn your post notifications on, hit the subscribe. I hope I helped out what I could. And I mean, I thank you guys. Just thank you so much for your support. And please share this information. Please copy the link and share it in your other communities. And let's try to help this channel grow to something pretty big. And I have all of you guys to thank for that. So y'all have a blessed one, and I will post a video as soon as I can.